Two discs that need no introduction. The Axiom Envy, an Electron plastic that the entire world, dare I say planet, has waited for. And a disc you already love, the Mayhem, but in plasma plastic. Let's do it. We've got a link that you can follow in the descriptions below that takes you to our review of the Mayhem. But what I want to do is talk about some of the differences I've noticed in this plastic line. What we reviewed was the Neutron plastic, and this is plasma. Plasma to me feels like it's a little bit more grippy. I feel like I'm throwing a premium disc. Nothing, of course, is any substitute than just getting out into the field and throwing these discs to see how each one specifically flies for you. How did you feel about the difference, Dad?
Yeah, there's definitely a difference between the two. They're a little bit heavier than what I'm used to throwing. They're in the mid 60s, 167 range, which is a little bit above what I normally throw. But I noticed I could put a lot of snap on it, and the disc just holds the path. It just goes very, very, very straight, and it has a real nice hard turn at the end with a little skip into it. But this disc does have a little bit more of a dome, and it holds the glide better. So every time we threw it, he was probably 25 feet farther every time with this disc. I was pretty much about 10 feet shy every time, but easy bird.
And keep in mind, when we're talking about our experiences with these discs, Dad and I throw about 3 to 350 most consistently. So if you throw similar, then you can expect a similar experience to what we're throwing here. I had a really good time throwing these, and again, I'm really happy that they came out with the plasma plastic. I just like the look, quality, and feel of a premium plastic.
The other thing that we didn't mention is that the grip is shallow here, so you have no problem over release on it. This comes off very clean, very smooth. This doesn't wobble,
Bubble butt, bubble, bubble, bubble,
or anything like that.
Wibble wobble,
Wibble wobble, you know, whatever. Yeah, but it gets nice and holds the line really well.
I can't thank you enough, MVP. You guys sending us discs to be able to review. One disc that I think, again, anybody who's got a chance to throw the Envy at one point or another has waited for this plastic to come out. And the Axiom Envy and Electron plastic is no disappointment whatsoever. You know what this plastic feels like. You know that the Electron plastic is tacky, grippy, it grabs those chains, and this is the exact same flight path that you already know and love from the Envy. I've had a chance to put this one in my bag for the last couple weeks as well, and I've had a lot of fun putting with it. One thing that I would say, if I have to drive from the tee pad with a putter, I'm picking up an Envy every time. First of all, I do drive with the Envy anytime I need a putter off the tee, but I throw it in the plasma plastic. For some reason, to me, that feels like it's a firmer disc, and when I put s'mores snap on that disc, it tends to keep its line straight. The Electron plastic is a little bit softer, so I don't think I was going to use it for a driving putter. But one thing that surprised me is that this came out to be a perfect approach disc. Anytime that I was throwing about 125 in to the basket, it was just deadly accurate all weekend long. I was able to just park it right within a 5 to 10 foot putt range for myself, and I was very excited because this plastic obviously hits the ground, it sticks, it doesn't go anywhere. When it came down to putting, there was no reason to switch to a plasma when I know this is grippier and gonna grab those chains a lot better for me. That was my personal experience. That's what I learned from this plastic, and I think there's room for both in each person's bag.
Yesterday, me and my son played, and one of the things I noticed in his game with this particular disc was amazing. He normally has a problem with his upshots, just to be honest about it. He has a tendency to be all over no man's land. Yeah. But this thing, he kept putting it under the basket, and I'm like, where am I gonna get these strokes on this kid? Yo, don't get me wrong, he's at maybe about a 13% win rate against me. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's over before it even starts. Yeah. He kept parking it, and he didn't have to putt. He just fall forward and it goes in, for crying out loud. So that's one thing I noticed about this for him. It's improved his game a lot. Now, regrettably, is that I throw this almost as far as the driver, which is kind of sad for me, but it does. It's only about 30 feet short of my driver, but I can throw this at about 300 feet. And a lot of people go, how can you throw 300 feet? It's because everything I throw is at 300 feet. But this disc is very, very consistent. If you're, like you said, if you're at 150 foot and in, and you just want this thing to just go and it gets a little bit turned, stop. Hammer time. This is the disc to use.
all day long. If I can sum this disc up into one word, fresh. Fresh.
This disc is pretty fly. They do a thing where they do tremendous.
Tremendous?
No, tremendous. Yeah. What's tremendous?
Nothing. It does not exist. Thanks so much for watching our videos. Really appreciate you being here. If you're interested in supporting our channel, please support us by using our sponsors. If you're looking for a rare or hard to find disc, go to throwjoe.com, put in our coupon code TUCKFORCE1 and get $5 off your purchase. Also, if you're looking for some rad glasses, blenderseyewear.com, put in our coupon code and get 20% off of your purchases. Thanks so much for watching these videos. We appreciate you guys sticking around. Peace.